You want to begin to earn within the neighborhood of 14 million monthly without doing anything in the future. All you just need to do is to grow your income to, let's say, 1 billion naira. With the interest of 18% per annum, you'll be hitting about 14 million monthly. Then you are financially free in any economy, because if you convert it to dollar, it's over $8,000. I hope I'm right.
Please subscribe to keep getting informative videos like this.
You can be busy trying to run one business. You are wearing yourself and you are wearing everybody. We didn't say you're not laboring. You're laboring. But if that labor is not done intelligently, it will weary you and weary the people around you. So that is what necessitated few things I'm going to share now. In terms of global penetration, by the special grace of God, we are doing the much we can. You want to begin to earn within the neighborhood of 14 million monthly without doing anything in the future. All you just need to do is to grow your income to, let's say, 1 billion naira. With the interest of 18% per annum, you'll be hitting about 14 million monthly. Then you are financially free in any economy, because if you convert it to dollar, it's over $8,000. I hope I'm right. You have to set a target, right? Let's say, for example, you say, if I can raise up to a billion naira, let's use naira as, okay. If you're able to do that with interest rate of 18%, so many investments will give you up to 22%, I know. Or let's just be a bit conservative. 18% interest rate, you'll be getting within the neighborhood of 14 million every month. So you're very young now. If you begin to set it as a goal, such that if it will take you 10 or 20 years later or 30 years later to hit that 1 billion, okay, you can stop working for the rest of your life and then you do what you like doing, because there are investment options that are safe, guarantee, that will be giving you within 14 million on monthly basis. At that level, do you still need to work? So financial freedom is easy, is a reality, but that's not what I am talking now. I just want you to know that it is possible. So all you need to do is, okay, what do I do and how long will it take me to hit a billion? What do you need to do to hit a billion? So that's what you should be thinking. However, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 15 said that the labor of a fool wearieth not only him, everybody. The labor of the foolish people wearieth everybody because of ignorance. There are several methods for successfully introducing a product to an international market. There are several methods with which you can do that, and they include penetration pricing, product adaptation, market segmentation. Penetration pricing is where the initial product price is exceptionally low and beneath your competitors' pricing, in order to attract new customers, new clients, and increase your market share. When I began doing this in the logistics industry and consultancy also, you have to do proper evaluation to know who are your competitors, right? And then what are their charges like? You develop your own protocol such that you will deliver the same service at a lower cost, so that you can do penetration pricing appropriately. So if their pricing is XYZ, yours will be XYZ minus 1 to 3. You know what I mean? XYZ can be any figure, and 1 to 3 can be any figure. That is what we call penetration pricing. There are brands we see today that looks like the same, like the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Biggie. You mention more, please. Pardon? Coca-Cola mention? What? Okay. Did you see that each one that is trying to come in, their price is lower than the one that is already existing? That's what is called penetration pricing. You want to start business today and you're competing with me with price. How do you think you have a chance? You don't have a chance. You know why I'm talking to us this way? Because I see you doing things in the global stage. Put your hands together for yourself. So that's the summary of penetration pricing. You want to provide a service that you see people are doing, they've done it big time and for a very long period of time, and you want to enter. One of the strategies is penetration pricing. That's not the real price. When you enter the market, you set the real price. This is just called penetration pricing. It can take you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, as long as it will take you to enter the markets, until you are now accepted. Then you can do some adjustments. Days of techno. Let's stop there. I mentioned another thing. Product adaptation is the process of making changes to a product in order to reach new or foreign customers and markets. How many of us remembered the saga that happened between Airpeace and other airlines? That man is a genius. He has dominated the Nigerian market, right? Air industry. And then wanted to go into international, right? And then he saw that we have traffic, Nigeria to London. He must have done his analysis and saw the traffic. And then in order to enter, he came in with penetration pricing. He crashed the pricing to 2 million to and fro, and less, 1.4 rather, 1.4. By then, BA was charging 14 million on first class. Virgin was charging close to that. He brought his own to 4 million. He removed 10 million. Tell me what will happen. There was a surge. There was what? A surge. BA noticed, and all the airline noticed. What did they do? They crashed their own price. If not, that man will take all the people. That's one of the strategy. I hope you're getting the picture now. You get the point now, right? So product adaptation. I will use him as a case study. I say it's a process of making changes to a product to reach new or foreign customers. And there are processes, there are changes that you must do. This man monitored the people he's trying to, his target market. There was target markets, and they are majorly Nigerians. The kind of food that is served in the airline, he added, you know what he added now? Egusi soup. Huh? Egusi soup now. He added most of Nigerian dishes in the menu. So at least while you're on flight, you need to take something solid, because a solid guy. He did a little tweak in here that others don't do. Based on that, the third point, which is market segmentation, where you begin to appeal to the psychogeography. I will come to that later. So all blacks and Nigerians in particular we like to fly Airpeace, not just because of the price, also because of the food. Sometimes most of us that do fly, some meal they give you, you don't even know what it tastes like. You just have to eat it by faith, especially if you're on a long flight, let's say 14 hours. You just have to manage and pick this, and then you say, give me jollof, and the jollof is not jollof. And you say you want vegetable. Hiya, the vegetable is not vegetable. But if it is with his own, you are sure as a Nigerian that jollof is jollof. Right? The same sentiment applies. You need to consider your market, the people, your targets. Do one or two reforms. You won't say because this is your position, you will stay there. You will stay there and the world will leave you. Product adaptation is very, very important. Imagine you going to place like Kano, and you are trying to sell to them speedboats. Will you sell? If the pricing is good, will they buy? Except they want to do trading, except they want to sell. So that's not a market. Thirdly, market segmentation is the practice of dividing your target market into approachable groups or segments based on demographics, geography, behavior, or psychogeographic factors. Airpeace used it also. He used it also. And then they was able to buy the sympathy of Nigerians. But at some point, this strategy of canceling out, the other people began to find a way to use it against him. And then some people tried to talk him down. But some people spoke. There was a war. That is psychogeographic. That's the strategy that is being played there. So there are several important steps to launching a new product, which include market research, product development, testing, marketing, and distribution. There are several to consider. Competitiveness in the market, the cost associated with marketing, distribution also is another key factor. Let's leave that one there. Many times when we read the Bible, people think that the Bible is not material that is necessary for business advantage, you are just joking. There are strategies, there are skills that are necessary in order for you to do your penetration, for you to enter into another territory, dominate that place. If you don't know it, if you don't know them and do them, you will pray from now till Jesus will come. Nothing will happen. I'm saying this with all sense of humility. And that's why many a times people think that being a child of God is a limitation in itself. No, it is rather an advantage. I don't have the whole time to tell you the advantage, but let's still listen. So people feel if they leave the church, they'll become successful. No. If you leave the church and you don't still go to learn this thing and do them, your case will be a worse case. So church is not anybody's problem. Are we good on that? Help me preach to somebody. Church is not your problem. Learn the principle and apply them.